Generative AI can authoritatively deliver wildly incorrect information. It can hallucinate, as is often described. It can impersonate loved ones. It can encourage self-destructive behaviors, and it can shape public opinion and the outcome of elections.
Workers, kids, consumers, and national security. As AI develops, we've got to make sure that we have safeguards in place that will ensure this new technology is actually good for the American people.
I believe strongly in the power of elections. I also believe in innovation, and we have got to be able to draw that line to allow voters to vote and make good decisions, while at least putting the guardrails in place.
We need to be the leaders in the international community, and we have the opportunity. We're there now. We don't want to lose that, and that means that we become the place where we create, but we also share in many cases with the rest of the world. That maintains our leadership.
Make no mistake, the risks of AI on our elections is not just an issue for Democrats nor just Republicans. Every one of us will be impacted. No voter will be spared. No election will be unaffected. It will spread to all corners of democracy, and thus it demands a response from all of us.
Hello and welcome to the Washington Post. My name is Geoff Fowler. I write the tech column here at the Post. My job is to advocate for the users of technology, which means all of you here in the audience and everybody watching online. One thing I love to do in my columns is run experiments. So I'd like to run an experiment with all of you today. I want to see if we can use some of the latest and most advanced AI technology to recreate the likeness of someone. Perhaps someone like Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. Hello, Senator Schumer. Welcome to the Washington Post. This is going to be fun. We hope, yes. Okay, so everybody is here because you know AI is important. But you might not have personally gotten the chance yet to use generative AI tools and see what they're capable of. So Senator Schumer has very kindly agreed to let us use his likeness in the name of journalism to see what AI is capable of and also talk about what it means for our democracy. So, okay, about a year ago, the world got a new generative AI tool called Midjourney. What can Midjourney do? Midjourney is capable of kind of creating an image of anything. When I say anything, I mean, what if we send Senator Schumer into orbit? I made this earlier. We have here Senator Schumer on the US space station. You'll notice the label that we put across the image. This is part of our standard here at the Washington Post to help our readers and viewers navigate this new world of AI-generated media. Okay, so how do you make one of these? Well, it's really as simple as typing in some words. So here's some words that I typed in for another experiment earlier. I typed fisheye lens photo of Senator Chuck Schumer as an astronaut walking on the surface of Mars. Can we send Senator Schumer to Mars? Let's see. What do you think? What do you like it?
I don't think I like it there.
Yeah, you don't think it. Well, you know, the problem is, Senator, I forgot to type into my prompt that you needed a helmet so that you could breathe. But other than that, you do seem to be, it's a nice view up there from Mars. Hey, you're up there in space. So hey, you know what? Let's make one of these together. I'm going to pop over to my laptop here. All right. Can you guys see what I've got on my screen? All right. So to use Midjourney, the main interface is the system called Discord. Now, if you don't know what Discord is, ask your kids. But basically, Discord is a giant social network that's also a chat system. But in this case, I'm going to be chatting with an AI, not with other people. So to make it go, what I do is I type imagine. So let me go in here and type imagine. That's the keyword. That's literally what you tell the AI to make a picture of anything. Okay, let's see. We're going to tell it to imagine a photo of Senator Chuck Schumer. Okay, how much trouble can I get into today? Cuddling or not just a. Shall we do kittens or puppies? Yeah, kittens. Kittens. The internet is made of cats. All right, shall we do it? Press and go. While the AI is thinking about how to do this, you might wonder, how on earth is this possible? Well, the folks in who made Midjourney they went around the internet and they found hundreds of millions of images to teach their AI what Senator Schumer looks like and what a kitten looks like. They found lots of pictures of both. Oh, look at this. This is so cute. All right, I really like this fourth one. So I'm going to tell it to upscale this fourth one by pressing U4. While that's going, you also might be wondering, hey, are there any guardrails on this system? Can you ask it to literally make anything? And the answer is there are some things you can't type into the system, but those do not include the names of US senators. What do you think, Senator Schumer? New official Senate portrait? Not bad? Oh, not bad? The cat lovers are there. Now, I think some of these cats might have extra arms, which is one of the downsides, the kinks they're working out in the technology. If we could go back to my slides, I want to show folks that actually, oh, well, sorry, I forgot to show this one earlier. Check out the detail, by the way, on his face on Mars. Sorry, I forgot to mention that earlier. But yeah, I made a lot of pictures of Senator Schumer with cats earlier. So please enjoy some of those. But hey, there's a lot more at stake here with AI than just kittens, right? What if somebody wanted to mislead voters about Senator Schumer? What if they wanted people to think that he had maybe lost some of his marbles and made a really interesting endorsement for President of the United States? What if somebody wanted people to think that Senator Schumer had endorsed Spider-Man for President of the United States? So I made this image earlier. We see our two favorite New Yorkers finally coming to terms about who should be leading this great nation of ours. And I made this in Midjourney just as easily as the other images I showed you earlier. Now, this is pretty good proof on the internet of what's happening, but maybe we could go a step further. What if we had a speech from Senator Schumer written in his style, sounds like it's from him, telling people he had endorsed Spider-Man for president? How would we do that? Let's go back to my computer. All right, going to switch here to ChatGPT. Does anybody not know what ChatGPT is? If so, welcome back from your coma. It is a chatbot that can write in the style of a human being or even Senator Schumer. So let's ask it to write a speech. Write a short speech in the style of Senator Chuck Schumer endorsing Spider-Man for president. Here we go. Pressing go. Let's let the AI do its work. Today I stand before you not just as a senator from New York, but as a proud New Yorker. Let's scroll up here a little bit. And who better epitomizes the spirit of our great city than our very own friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? I am honored and excited to endorse Spider-Man for President of the United States. Pretty good. Sounds kind of like him. What do you think, Senator? Would you approve of this speech? Not bad. So we've still got a couple of minutes left. How much more trouble can I get into here today? Wouldn't it be even more convincing if we had this speech read in a clip of Senator Schumer's own voice? How would we do that? Let me show you. So there's another tool that came out earlier this year called 11 Labs. 11 Labs lets you take the voice of anyone and clone it very quickly and have it say whatever you want. Let's try. So I'm going to go over to 11 Labs here, and I'm going to say, create a voice, right? So to do that, I found an original clip of Senator Schumer talking at a press conference. I'm going to upload that to the system. It's about 2 minutes. That's all it takes, 2 minutes of his voice. Then I'm going to say, Schumer, give it a name. Then at the bottom here, I do have to click a box saying I'm not doing anything naughty. That box is doing a lot of work here. Perhaps we'll talk about that during some of our sessions later today, but I do have his permission for now. Add voice. And the AI is learning to speak like they're from New York in the voice of Senator Schumer, and it's done. It's that easy. So I'm just going to go back over to ChatGPT, get a little bit of his speech, take it back to 11 Labs. Now I'm going to use it. I'm going to type at the top, This is an artificial intelligence version of Senator Chuck Schumer. Did I spell that right? Nope. Sorry, this is live journalism. All right, then I'm going to paste in some of the speech, and let's generate. The AI is trained to try to learn from the words the emotion to express. Let's see how well it does. Go internet squirrels, live journalism.
This is an artificial intelligence version of Senator Chuck Schumer. Today I stand before you not just as a senator from New York, but as a proud New Yorker. And who better epitomizes the spirit of our great city than our very own friendly neighborhood, Spider-Man? I am honored and excited to endorse Spider-Man for President of the United States.
What do you think? Sound like Senator Schumer? Would you be tricked if you saw it on TikTok? Since we have a little bit more time, I want to get even sillier. Let's try one other thing. Let's have Senator Schumer's voice deliver that speech in Spanish. I'm going to go over to ChatGPT. I'm going to ask it, translate that into Spanish. Press go. Go internet squirrels. Scrolling down. Senator, do you actually speak Spanish? No. Well, you're about to. Okay. All right. I'm going to take the juicy bit. Copy that in. Go back to 11 Labs. And scroll down. Let's listen.
¿Quién mejor encarna el espíritu de nuestra gran ciudad que nuestro propio vecino amigable, Spider-Man? Es un honor y un placer respaldar a Spider-Man para presidente de los Estados Unidos.
This is not just a theoretical possibility, folks. Last week, we learned that the mayor of New York, Eric Adams, has been sending robocalls to New Yorkers in Spanish, Urdu, Yiddish, and Mandarin Chinese, languages that he does not speak, using the exact same software that I just used to mimic Senator Schumer. The question is, how do we feel about that? Is the mayor of New York misleading potential future voters? I'd like to ask and leave folks here today with an even bigger question. Look, if I could do all of this on stage with you in a matter of minutes, what could someone do if they really wanted to disturb our democracy, sow confusion and chaos? What are we going to do about that? Well, Senator Schumer and other leaders in Congress, as well as the Federal Election Commission, have been discussing ways that we can put guardrails in place. But look, they've got a lot to balance in this, right? There are First Amendment rights. It is not against the law for politicians to lie in the United States, including if they use AI to do it. So it's not clear if or when we might get guardrail laws on using AI in our elections. Perhaps that's something Senator Schumer can address when he comes up next. So I want to leave us with something to think about today, and that is, look, the 2024 election is here. The first AI election is here. What are we going to do about that? I actually have a column that I ran in the Post this morning. I suggest everybody read it, where I propose a kind of AI pledge for elected officials and folks who are going to be running for office this year. In that pledge, I basically say, hey, don't lie to voters using AI about what your opponent has said or done, or what you have said or done. Also, if you are going to use AI to make something, label it so that the world can know. Look, generative AI isn't going anywhere. That means we're going to have to figure out how to use it and live with it responsibly. And with that, I'd like to welcome to the stage Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and my colleague Leanne Caldwell.